Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play. Nein, ich war gerade so voll vertieft. Ja, in der letzten Folge. Oh Gott, es ist so warm. Ich bin durchgeschwitzt. In der letzten Folge haben wir einen neuen Raum besucht mit Clover und Lotus. Haben unglaublich geile Teamarbeit geleistet, möchte ich nur mal sagen. Und sind jetzt hier wieder zurück im großen Hospital Room. Und ich skippe das mal kurz. Ja, ihr seht jetzt einfach nur, wie das hier durchläuft, wie wir das hier skippen. Oh, okay. Und schon hat's aufgehört zu skippen. Seht ihr mal, the key, was? Angel would have just said, I'm talking about the Jupiter key. Ach so, ja, wir reden gerade drüber, was wir für Erfahrungen gemacht haben. Und wir haben ja aus dem Labor, wo wir letztes Mal waren, haben wir den Erdschlüssel, war es, glaube ich, und die haben aus dem Operationssaal den Jupiter-Schlüssel rausgeholt. We found it in the operating room. Ja, here. Okay. Seven tosses something small and metallic towards Junpei. He caught it and found that the object was a key. Okay, jetzt haben wir wieder beide Schlüssel. Ja. He looked over to June, who nodded back. It had to be the Jupiter symbol. Okay, können wir jetzt weiter skippen? I'm gonna let you hold on to that. Alright, yeah, got it. Junpei tucked the new key into his pocket. As a group, they now had 3 keys that had not been used. Okay. Wir haben den Erdschlüssel, the Earth key, which had been found in a laboratory, the Saturn key card, which had been found in the kitchen, the Jupiter key, which Seven had just handed to Junpei. Okay, ihr seht schon, worauf das hinausläuft, nämlich auf unsere nächste Entscheidung, in welche Tür wir gehen, falls ihr euch daran erinnert, wo wir dann letztes Mal im Steam Engine Room gelandet sind. Und schon spoke up. Okay, können wir jetzt skippen? Ja, okay. Wie gesagt, wir skippen hier jetzt bis zu dem Punkt, wo wieder was Neues kommt, beziehungsweise wo wir uns aussuchen dürfen, durch welche Tür wir gehen. Und die werden jetzt hier gucken, was hinter der Dreiertür ist, beziehungsweise die werden jetzt Snake seine Leiche finden, wahrscheinlich. Aber ich würde sagen, wir skippen diesen Part und ich schalte euch dann wieder ein, wenn es etwas Neues gibt, beziehungsweise wenn es darum geht, neue Entscheidungen zu treffen oder beziehungsweise wenn ich euch einfach früher nochmal einschalte. Ich weiß noch nicht genau wann. Aber auf jeden Fall sehen wir uns gleich wieder. So, sorry, wenn ich jetzt nochmal kurz unterbreche, aber ich habe von einer guten Quelle gehört, dass es anscheinend einen sehr lustigen Dialog gibt, wenn wir hier die andere Antwortmöglichkeit auswählen, nämlich wir sind jetzt hier an dem Punkt, wo wir nach unten fahren und June vor etwas Angst hat. Und wir haben ja letztes Mal gesagt, weil es unten natürlich nur Wasser gibt und bla. Aber vielleicht ist June ja auch ängstlich, weil sie alleine mit einem Jungen in dem Fahrstuhl eingesperrt ist. After a little thought, Junpei decided that she had to be nervous about being locked up in such a small space alone with a boy. In a way, it was kinda cute. Very demure, you could say, he thought. Still, even though it wasn't exactly roomy in the elevator, they weren't going to be pressed up against one another. At least, they didn't have to be. Junpei! Still, it was making her nervous. Junpei couldn't help but think how innocent she was. Ich glaub gar nicht, dass June so innocent ist. Come on, let's go. Again, he stepped toward the elevator. And again, he felt himself restrained. I said, wait a minute. Why? Aren't you afraid, Jumpy? Afraid of what? Well, I've never, you know... She'd never been in an elevator with a man alone before? Okay, das ist interessant. Even so, she still seemed awfully alarmed. I might get wet. Was? June? Wie bitte? June, was redest du? What? Oh Gott, June! Down there, I'd get soaking wet. Willst du mir jetzt gerade sagen, dass June rallig davon wird, alleine mit Junpei zu sein? Oh mein Gott! Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works. Junpei, was... I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else. Was für ein peinliches Gespräch, oh mein Gott. Junpei, Drop it, wir wollen jetzt nicht über Private Parts reden. That's true. You don't mind? Also ich weiß nicht, ob Junpei das stört, wenn er weiß, dass so ein ralliges Mädchen neben ihm ist. Mind what? Getting wet. Well, I don't know. I think probably, like it. Die sexuelle Spannung wird gerade immer stärker. Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave. Ich verstehe gerade nicht, worauf du hinaus willst. Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, you know. Alter, Junpei! June will nicht mit jedem Jungen hier, du weißt schon, sondern mit dir. What happens, happens, right? Oh Gott, ist das cool. Oh mein Gott, ich glaube, das ist so der erste Annäherungsversuch zwischen den beiden. If you get the chance, you've just gotta go for it. Junpei, sowas sagt man nicht. Du musst sie umwerben und sie umschwärmen und mindestens eine halbe Stunde Vorspiel machen. Also mindestens. Also, that's what a man's supposed to do, I guess. Ja, okay, gut. You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you. Alter, also wenn die beiden jetzt in dem Fahrstuhl übereinander herfallen, dann weiß ich auch nicht. That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire someone for. Außer sie ist so ein kleines Pervy meint. I'm really scared. Ihre erstes Mal? Yeah. I mean, like you said, you've never done it before. Oh Gott. Oh Gott, ich heule gleich vor Lachen, ey. Yes. So I don't think I'll be able to last very long and then it'll be over. Oh man. Ich weiß nicht. Reden die beiden echt von dem gleichen oder... Ach nein, warte! Oh Gott, Leute! June redet, glaube ich, davon, nach unten zu gehen und zu ertrinken. Und Junpei redet von, naja, Sex. Oh mein Gott, sie reden gerade aneinander vorbei. Oh Gott, und ich habe gerade auch echt noch gedacht, June meint das ernst. Oh fuck. Oh Mann. Mein eigener Pervy meint gerade. Oh, over? Yes. I'll go to heaven. Heaven? It feels kind of like you're floating in space and your mind gets all fuzzy, like when you pass out. Das ist die schönste Umschreibung eines Orgasmus, den ich je gehört habe. Danke, June. Ich weiß, dass du das damit nicht meinst, aber das ist, was Junpei jetzt denkt. Oh mein Gott. At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it. Yes, I've heard that too. Oh mein Gott, dieses Gespräch ist so göttlich. Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys. Ich kann dazu nichts sagen. Ich weiß nicht, wie das für Männer ist. Keine Ahnung. What? Huh? But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? Ja. Eindeutig. Oh Gott, ist das süß. It would happen to anyone. Mhm. Sie redet vom Ertrinken und er redet von Sex. Zwei unglaublich ähnliche Dinge. Once it gets into your body, the same things happen to everyone. Oh mein Gott, dieses Gespräch. Well, I mean, usually it doesn't go inside the man. Oh Gott. Also es kommt ja drauf an, Junpei, auf was du so stehst. Also in ein paar Fällen geht's schon in den Mann rein, aber das ist eine andere Geschichte. I mean, generally. Yes, it does. Well, eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Oh Gott, das ist cool. Your body will force you to swallow some of it eventually. Oh mein Gott, der arme Junpei, was der gerade wohl für Gedanken hat. What are you trying to do to me? Oh Gott. Ich wette, da hat bestimmt jemand schon Hentai draus gemacht oder zumindest ein Dojinshi geschrieben oder so. Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing. Whoa. Was that really how it happened? Sag mal, Junpei, hattest du noch nie irgendwie ein Mädel in deinem Bett? Ich meine, mit deinen 21 Jahren, ich weiß ja nicht, also auf dem College, du bist doch College-Student, ne? Also vielleicht einmal so eine abgeschleppt oder so, dann müsstest du doch wissen, wie es geht. It occurred to Junpei that perhaps that was how it worked. Ist Junpei noch Jungfrau? perhaps he'd been mistaken all these years. Okay, jetzt denkst du, du hast falsch Liebe gemacht. Okay. He had misunderstood life so gravely? The thought terrified him. June seemed to be entirely oblivious to Junpei's mounting confusion and terror. I know most men probably have larger lungs, but even then I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes. Okay, jetzt glaube ich, kommen sie zum Punkt, wo sie beide über das gleiche Thema reden. Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs. Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out. Oh Gott. Oh mein Gott, dieses Gespräch war so göttlich. This is so cool. Finally, Junpei understood. He understood what June was trying to say and why she was so scared. Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't last very long. See? She was afraid that the only elevator button pointed down. That meant, of course, that the elevator couldn't go any higher than the floor they were on. And as he thought about it, Junpei realized he hadn't seen elevators. Okay, ich glaube, das hatten wir schon. Ja, okay, den Rest des Textes hatten wir schon. Ich wollte euch nur dieses kleine Gespräch zeigen, weil ich habe echt gehört, es soll gut sein und es war gut. Ach komm, es war schon gut. Okay, wir sehen uns dann gleich wieder, wenn wieder was Interessantes passiert und so. Cut und so. Okay, und hier sind wir wieder. Ich habe gerade einen neuen Gesprächsstrang bekommen, wo wir jetzt unten mit dem Elevator nach unten gefahren sind und wir gucken uns einfach kurz an. Well, we'd probably get really wet up there. Huh? At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can once we're done looking around down here. Okay, das war's. Okay, fuck yeah. Es hat sich eigentlich gar nicht gelohnt. Aber ihr habt gesehen, dass ich euch sofort einschalte, wenn irgendwas Spannendes passiert. Also, wir sehen uns gleich wieder. Okay, hier sind wir wieder, Leute. Ich werde jetzt einfach mal ein bisschen weiter hier aufnehmen, weil sonst muss ich wieder so viel schneiden. Ich muss eh schon ewig viel schneiden. Okay, wir haben jetzt, wie ihr gerade gesehen habt, diesen ganzen Part mit Snake hinter uns und wir haben die ganzen Türen gefunden und jetzt ist es an der Zeit zu wählen, wer in welche Türe geht. Ace requested Door 1, also es ist Türe 1, 2 und 6. In der 6 waren wir im ersten Playthrough, im letzten Playthrough waren wir gezwungenermaßen in Tür 2. Also könnt ihr euch denken, wo wir reingehen. Also offensichtlich in Tür 1. Aber okay. Ace requested Door 1. Ah, warte, wo ist meine Maus? Ach, ich habe gerade mit der Tastatur gespielt. Okay. Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why? No, we don't have the time for that, sorry. Let's keep going. He opened the second one. Next is Santa. He wants door 6. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Junpei continued with third, fourth, and fifth piece of paper. Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2. Eh? Wait a minute. There's no way I'm going anywhere with the elephant man. No. There'd be no point to do voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that. But... Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma. Ah, jetzt kommt der Part. Den müssen wir uns nochmal angucken. Der ist göttlich. I'm not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes. Barely. So? Last I checked, that's not a crime. Maybe, but what about some common decency? Nobody wants to have to looking at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin. Oh Gott, das klang eher rallig als wütend. Ups. I'm going to kill you! Das ist jedes Mal göttlich. Lotus' hair flared out like the mane of an angry lion as she roared with a voice that shook the walls. With some difficulty, Ace managed to restrain her. Junpei, read the rest. Right. Junpei tore his eyes away and looked down at the 6th piece of paper. He opened it. June wants door 6. Yes. I don't really have a reason, I just felt like it. All of the papers save Junpei's had been read. He did some quick calculation in his head. People who requested door 1, Ace and Clover. Was ist mit den beiden wohl mit? This was the door in A deck near the central staircase. People who requested door 2, 7 and Lotus. This was the door in the bottom deck and could be reached by taking the elevator to the bottom of the ship. Da möchte ich nicht nochmal hin, wenn ihr euch erinnert. Da möchte ich nicht nochmal hin. People who requested door 6, Santa and June. This was the door in E deck and could be reached by taking the elevator near the central staircase down. Da war das letzte Mal. It took him less than a second to run the numbers. He opened a 7 of paper and spoke. Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through. Und wir gehen durch Tür 1. My choice is door 1. Santa was unconvinced. Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating? Cheating? I'm asking you if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted. How could I do that? I wrote it down to the paper earlier. Let me see that. Junpei shrugged and handed it to him. Santa examined it furiously. The others peered at it as well. As they did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding into his pocket. Although he'd never know it now, Santa had been justified in his suspicions. Aha! Hat es also doch getan. Und ich habe ihn letztes Mal noch verteidigt. Junpei had switched papers. He had prepared 3 pieces of papers for doors 1, 2, and 6, and put the paper with door 6 in a pot. He put a small mark on it so he would know which one it was. He put the papers that showed door 1 in his left hand and the paper that read door 2 in his right. When the drawing began, he saw to it that he drew last. The rest was easy. If he wanted to go into door 1, he'd use his left hand, and his right hand if he wanted door 2. Of course, if he wanted door 6, that would be simple. All he needed to do was switch nothing and say 6 had been what he wanted all along. Well, what does it say? He fought the urge to smirk. You got lucky. Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside frustrated. Very well, we've decided who will go through door 1. It will be Clover, Junpei and myself. Wenn ich das so sagen darf, Junpei ist schon so ein ausgefuchster Motherfucker. Also, entschuldigt mir die Kraftausdrücke, aber es ist halt so. Er verarscht gern Leute, wie man auch in der letzten Folge, also im letzten Ding gesehen hat, also im letzten Ende. Die Sache mit Tür 3 und Clover und Lotus. Aber ich bin ein bisschen besorgt, dass ich jetzt mit Clover und Ace mitgehen muss. Ich weiß nicht. Ja, blub blub blub, 1 passt. Our only problem is the 2 remaining teams. June and I want door 6. Lotus and I want doors 2. That's not good. We can't open either of these doors with only 2 people. Was machen wir da nur? Fine. 7 will go through door 6. Blub blub blub, yeah, gezählt. Sure thing. I don't really want to go through door 2 anyway. Besides, if we got a younger girl with us, it lower the average age. Oh, wie die beiden sich halt immer anbitchen, das ist so nice. Right, June? Well, June was at a loss for words. Lotus was not. That pig. You just wait and see. Her eyes were the eyes of a woman prepared to kill. Das war gerade voll geil, wie die einfach hier so durchgerusht ist. Das war cool. A shiver ran down Junpei's spine. Oder vielleicht ist Lotus doch die Mörderin. Nee, das kann eigentlich nicht sein. Das kann vom logischen Ding her nicht sein. Even after they separated at the staircase, Lotus was still muttering angrily to herself. Circumstances dictated that Junpei and June would have to part ways again, but this time it didn't sting quite so much. After all, he knew he would see her again. Till we find the 9th door, 0 ain't gonna split us up. We might get separate for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise we can't open door 9. That's how the nonary game works. Okay, Junpei, Ace and Clover headed toward A deck. They took out the earth key and opened the door to the left. It opened and they walked through. Oh, ich bin voll gespannt, was für ein Rätselraum wir jetzt kriegen. 1. It was just as Santa and Lotus had said. At the end of the hallway sat a door with a large red 1 upon it. A numbered door. To the left of it, bolted to the wall, was the red. Ace went first and waved his wrist over the scanner panel. Junpei was next. Finally, listlessly, Clover lifted her arm. She leaned toward the scanner panel. The third asterisk clicked to life, shining brightly. Ace took hold of the lever. He took a deep breath and turned to Junpei and Clover. Are you ready? Shall I pull it? Yeah, anytime. Clover said nothing. Ja, die ist gerade immer noch so im Schock wegen Snakes Tod. Das arme kleine Ding, die tut mir so leid. She nodded, little more than a lethargic twitch of the head. Very well then, let's go. 3, 2... Ach, mach's doch nicht so spannend, Ace. 1. Alter, dass der Ace jetzt hier so einen auf, weiß nicht, Oliver Geist machen muss. Puh. The door opened. They stumbled into the room. Okay. Frantically, Junpei scanned the room. His eyes stopped on a device that would determine whether they lived or died. There it is! Over there! Next to the door they'd come through was the dead. As one, they ran to it. They put their hands over it as if they were fighting for it. Oh yeah. Und wieder haben wir es überlebt. Puh, okay. Allen geht's gut. It stopped. Yes, it did. Junpei could feel his heart pounding against the inside of his ribs. Ace and Clover were breathing hard and fast. It was the third time they'd been through the process, but they had yet to grow accustomed to it. Sie müssten sich erstmal dran gewöhnen. Not that Junpei wanted to. He planned to finish the game before he got a chance to let imminent death become commonplace. Junpei looked around again, this time more slowly. Okay, das ist ein interessantes Zimmer. There was another door, different from the one they'd entered through. They took hold of the knob easily, gently pulled it open. Okay. So, this is the wheelhouse, der Steuerraum, weil hier ist das Steuerrad. He closed the door again and turned to Ace and Clover. Okay. He fixed each in turn with meaningful stare, then spoke. Ace, you investigate the wheelhouse next door. Very well. Clover, you're in charge of this room. Say something. Okay, I will. Alright then. Let's get started. Okay, nice. Junpei hat das Kommando übernommen. Kurz auf die Zeit gucken. Ja. Haben wir noch viel Zeit, um hier was zu machen. Chartroom. Okay. Ich schätze mal, das ist sowas wie, also, weiß nicht, also hier reden die halt so und also so Karten und so. Also, ich kenne mich jetzt auf Schiffen nicht so auf. Nicht so aus, Alter. The shelves are lined with books. Let's see what's in this blue one. There's something written on it. Ship's log. Ah, okay. Das Schiffsbuch, Tagebuch-Dings. Ship's log, Okay, nice. Das gucken wir uns gleich an. Ship's log. A ship's log found in a chart room. The following is written on a page. We leave soon for a new journey across the sea. After leaving port, we headed south and west. We turned southwest to steer around the continent, then proceeded northwest. We made port, then changed our headings to east for a time, and are now heading due north. Soon we will dock in the United Kingdom, the homeland of this vessel. Okay, das war's? Okay. Also jetzt wissen wir ungefähr, wo die lang gefahren sind und dass das Schiff ursprünglich aus Großbritannien kommt. Ich glaube, die Titanic kam aus Großbritannien. Ja, es ist nicht die Titanic, die Gigantic, die ist ja ein Schwesternschiff von der Titanic, deswegen ist es logisch, dass das auch aus Großbritannien kommt, so. The books looks like they all have something to do with sailing. None of these looks very useful. Okay, gucken wir weiter. It's a wooden box. Maybe a case for letters? Hey Clover, do you ever write letters? Nothing. Oh Mann. There's a wooden box and this doesn't look very suspicious. Das arme Mädchen. Ich will, dass sie mit mir redet. Ich will, dass sie ihre Gefühle preisgibt. It's a light. Well, I guess she doesn't really feel like talking. She's not really paying attention to anything, is she? Her mind must be somewhere else. Ja, bei Snake wahrscheinlich. Oh, das arme Ding. Ich will sie in den Arm nehmen. Okay, gucken wir uns das mal an. Was haben wir hier? Pocket watch, eine Taschenuhr. That's a pocket watch. She sure hasn't been saying much. And she just keeps looking at the floor. She seems kinda sad. Ja, wundert es dich? Ganz ehrlich? Oh, okay. A voice he hadn't expected startled Junpei from his examination of the pocket watch. Oh, a pocket watch. Wo kommst du denn auf einmal her? Warst du nicht in einem ganz anderen Raum? Might I take a look at it? He spun around to find Ace standing in the doorway. Junpei shrugged and handed him the pocket watch. Hey man, what are you doing over in this room? Danke, Junpei. Oh, I just thought I'd come check up on this two of you. Is there a problem? Naja, es ist eigentlich kein Problem, aber wir hatten halt was anderes ausgemacht. Well, not a problem, but... Junpei looked desperately around the room, anywhere but at Ace, trying to find a convincing reason to dismiss him. Ace opened his mouth, then took another look at Junpei and shut it again. A small smirk appeared on his face. Oh, I see, of course. Jetzt hat Ace bestimmt die falschen Signale und denkt, ich möchte mit Clover alleine sein. He looked Junpei over. Then glanced at Clover. Oh nein, Ace, so ist es nicht. Sie ist viel zu jung für mich. I apologize for the intrusion. Ach, Ace, so ist es nicht. Well, best of luck. Ace, was denkst du? Was denkst du von mir? Ace gave Junpei a knowing pat on the shoulder and left. Oh Mann, Ace, ganz ehrlich. For no reason he could fathom, Junpei's head began to hurt. A sharp piercing pain. A sharp pain in his head? Was? Wie bitte? How much time passed, he wasn't sure. But he did notice when Ace strode through the door. Ja, der denkt, wir haben jetzt hier unanständige Sachen mit Clover gemacht. Ist mir schon klar. Wie alt ist Clover denn eigentlich? Ich dachte, die wäre irgendwie so 12 oder so. Wir sind so 21. Das geht doch gar nicht. His smile was more of a smirk, and he had the air of a man who knew more than his opponent. Alter, Ace. Ah, yes. There was something I wanted to check, if you don't mind. Yeah, what's that? Pardon me. With no warning, Ace slipped his hand into the pocket of Junpei's vest. Alter, was geht? Hey, what the hell are you doing? He reached for Ace's arm. But it was already too late. Er hat bestimmt einen Schlüssel rausgenommen. In the older man's hand were the pieces of paper Junpei had balled up and hidden in his pocket. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, er hat unseren Trick durchschaut. Just as I thought. You switched them, didn't you? When we voted. Ertappt! Ah, well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief. When did you... Oh, simply curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it. Dass du mich angetatscht und mich halb ausgezogen hast? Doch, Ace. Ah, du bist mein Daddy, du darfst das. Das ist okay. Also nicht, dass ich jetzt hier so ein Daddy-Kink hätte. Also nicht, dass ihr jetzt was Falsches von mir denkt. Alter, diese Folge ist so sexistisch. Oh Gott. Ace smiled, gave Junpei a friendly pat on the shoulder, and then he turned on his heel and left. Alter, Ace ist gerade total so rein, raus. It was a small defeat, but it was a defeat. Junpei had lost the upper hand and he knew it. He could feel his stomach begin to tense. Was ist denn gerade los? Der arme Junpei. Okay, also. Ist hier sonst noch... This is a pretty empty desk. My brother's desk looked a lot like this. Oh nein, Clover. Cause he couldn't see, he never put stuff on that he didn't need. Damn, that's... What am I supposed to say to that poor kid? Okay, hier ist nichts mehr drin. Nee, the center drawer, nothing here. The right drawer, let's have a look. Nothing. Und links? The left drawer, let's have a look. Nothing. Okay. Stuhl? A chair. Clover isn't very talkative. She looks kinda out of it. Is she thinking about Snake? Wahrscheinlich. Ich schätze mal. Was haben wir hier? Okay. This map looks weird. What is it? It's a map of the world, but with the Atlantic Ocean in the middle. It probably looks weird because you're not used to seeing it that way. Stimmt, das habe ich auch schon herausgefunden, nämlich dass, je nachdem in welchem Land du bist, die Karten immer das Ausgangsland als Zentrum haben. Also sprich, das Spiel hier spielt ja in Japan. Das heißt, die japanischen Karten haben immer Japan im Zentrum. Aber das ist halt bei einer Weltkarte so, ist jetzt halt wahrscheinlich eine europäische Karte. Ja klar, weil es ist ja Großbritannien, deswegen ist Großbritannien auch eher zentral gehalten. Okay, a world map with the Atlantic Ocean in the center. There's something on it. Ja, diese roten Punkte. Kann ich die anklicken? There's something on it. Okay, kann ich nichts mitmachen. Okay. Das ist wahrscheinlich die Route. Wahrscheinlich. A chair. A chair. Clover isn't talking much. Well, I guess it's understandable. I mean, she's been through a lot. Really, it's more surprising that she's still together enough to talk at all. Ja, okay, ich kann auch sagen, es ist ein Stuhl. Aber okay. A light. It looks kind of like a wilted flower. Okay, was ist das hier? Oh, hier muss ich das alles einzeln anklicken. Nautical charts. Was sind denn nautical charts? I think this is a nautical chart. There's a line on it here. Ja, dieses komische Ding hier. I think the line is the route the ship is supposed to take. Ah, okay, gut. There are these dots all over the map. Oh, those are probably ports, like for a boat to stop at. Okay, das heißt, das ist die Route und die Dinger hier sind Häfen. It looks like the lines connect the dots. Okay. Gut. There's nothing left in the drawer. Sonst noch was? Nee, okay, hier können wir dann weg. Ist das der Ausgang? Junpei, are you trying to open that door? Forget it, it's pointless. I tried it earlier. It won't open. Okay. Drehen uns noch. Okay, das heißt, wir gehen jetzt mal kurz in den anderen Raum, gucken uns hier mal kurz um und dann werden wir mal wahrscheinlich uns ans Rätsel lösen machen. There's another room on the other side of the window. Okay. Was haben wir hier? This isn't good. So many drawers, but nothing inside of them. Okay. Was haben wir hier? A compass. So sieht ein Schiffskompass aus, das ist aber relativ groß. It appears to be broken, however. You see, the glass cover has been smashed to pieces. Okay. The helm, oder halt das Steuerrad. Well, steering wheel might be a more appropriate term. Okay. This thing won't budge. Feels like there's something keeping it in place. What would be the point of moving it? The ship is stopped. What would be the use of steering it? Yeah, I know, still. Da ist wahrscheinlich eine Bremse oder so irgendwo drin. A desk? Anything in the drawers? Nope. Okay. Achso, von hier komme ich. Ah, okay. Dann, komm schon. So ein bisschen. What is this? Some kind of display? It looks like a little like an electronic scoreboard. Okay. I imagine it was added recently. Okay. An arrival board, like at an airport. Ah, okay. There's nothing on it right now, though. Okay, das heißt dann wahrscheinlich Departure und Arrival und so. Ja, ich weiß schon, was das ist. Ah, okay. Das ist so eine Aussparung. Da müssen wir hier das reintun. Easy. Looks like this is some sort of lock. It's got a weird shaped indentation on it. Huh? The shape, maybe. It does look like the pocket watch would fit in here. Yeah. Easy. Nothing. I imagine the pocket watch is intended to go in there. However, we may need to do something with the watch first. Aha, okay, gut, ich verstehe. It looks like this is the only exit. Okay, gut. Ich muss irgendwas mit der Uhr machen. Was? Was haben wir hier? An engine order telegraph. They use this on old ships to adjust the speed of the ship. Ach so, das ist also sozusagen die Geschwindigkeitsding. Also keine Ahnung, 5 Knoten, 10 Knoten, keine Ahnung. Oh, jetzt nach ich muss kurz was trinken. Es ist sau warm hier drin. Und ich schwitze wie die Hölle und mein Hals ist trocken von den vielen Lesen. Okay, better. Okay, gut. Ich meine besser. Ach, mein Kopf ging jetzt auch schon in Englisch, okay. Like the gear shift in a car? Well, it's a little different. This device doesn't connect directly to the engine. In short, it's a transmitter. The navigation officer uses it to set the speed of the ship, and it sends a signal to the engine. There's a handle on top of it, which can be moved back and forth. Hold on. Huh? There's no handle. Ja, hier fehlt der Hebel. You're right, there isn't. It looks as though it was deliberately removed. Okay, das heißt, wir müssen hier einen Hebel finden. The steering wheel, there are handles placed at regular intervals, so it's easy to turn. Old school. Hey, a handle? Muss ich den Händel... Ich habe aber nichts, womit ich das wegmachen könnte. Also sprich, ich habe kein... A steering wheel, there are handles placed... Ich kann den Händel nicht abbrechen, oder? Old school. Okay. Ist das a compass? And what destiny used it to point back? Ihr wisst schon, was da stand. I really hope you don't think that sounded cool. Oh. Und doch, es war cool. Compass. The needle is pointing north. Was haben Kompasse so an sich? Ah, a human hammer. Wie bitte? They're often used to subdue large men like Seven. Okay. What? That was a joke, of course. Alter, what the fuck? Thank you, Captain Obvious. Ace, you really kinda suck at making jokes. Oh, der arme Ace. That was rather cruel. Ach Gott, ich mag deine Witze, Ace. Ich mag dich, du bist toll. Was ist das? Kann ich das anklicken? Nee, kann ich nicht. Ist nicht hier? This room is just like the other one. Metal plates bolted over the windows. Heck, not just bolted, it looks like they've been welded on. No way in hell are we going to get those off anytime soon. Okay. Ich bin jetzt einmal durch. What the fuck? Geh mal zurück. Wir benutzen mal das Ding hier mit der Karte. Weil da sind die gleichen roten Flecken drauf. A world map with the Atlantic Ocean in the center. There are a number of red pins in several locations. What do those red pins mean? Well, the nautical charts I picked up earlier have a map like this one. Maybe one of them matches up to the pins or something. Let's see. Well, what do you know? Looks like this one's a match to the pins. Okay, gut. Wir haben also eine identische Karte gefunden. Okay, so we've got 7 locations connected by straight lines. 7 locations. And each one has a word next to it. That's probably the speed. New material has been added to the file screen. Okay, das klingt nach einem komischen Rätsel. The nautical table. Stop. Aber warte, soll ich mir das vielleicht aufmalen? Okay, ich versuche mir das mal aufzumalen. Also, sorry, falls es kurz dauert. Also, wir fangen an mit hier. Hier ist... Stop. Dann so. Dead. Dann... Achso, ich mache das jetzt gerade falsch rum. Okay, gut. Dann hier ist Half. So. Dann hier so quer. Einmal so. Das ist Full. Dann haben wir hier eins. Das ist Slow. Dann haben wir hier eins. Das ist Half. Und dann haben wir hier oben eins. Das ist Full. Das habe ich genau falsch rum gemalt, aber okay, wir haben es. Warte, dann hier noch ein Pfeil. Okay, gut, das ist interessant. Jetzt haben wir uns das aufgemalt, aber was bringt uns das? Was müssen wir denn machen? Guck dir nochmal bitte die Uhr an. Muss ich damit irgendwas tun? A pocket watch, an old one too, the kind you have to wind. The hands have stopped at 5 minutes, 93 seconds past 10 o'clock. Huh, I wonder if it's broken. Yeah, I don't feel anything moving when I fiddle with the dial here. Looks like I could move the hands manually though. Ich muss eine bestimmte Uhrzeit einstellen. Warte, ich gehe mal zu Ace und dann gucken wir uns das nochmal an. Vielleicht hat Ace was dazu zu sagen. A mechanical pocket watch with a spring. Doesn't appear to be working. The hands have stopped at 5 minutes 23 seconds past 10 o'clock. Turning the knob does nothing. Yeah, it's probably broken. It looks as though you could move the handles, however. Ja, aber zu welcher Uhrzeit? Was müssen wir denn da machen? Door. It's locked. There's some sort of square device and to the door. Irgendwas muss ich machen. Ich weiß aber nicht was. Oh Mann, jetzt hängen wir schon wieder. So scheiße. Habe ich hier irgendwo eine Uhr oder so? In der ich vielleicht eine Zeit ablesen könnte? Thick iron plate. Was haben wir hier? An engine order telegraph. The handle's been taken off. If we can't find a replacement handle, I could probably get it to move. Ja, hier sind Handles, aber du willst ja nicht nehmen. There are handles placed at regular intervals, so it's easy to turn. Old school. Ja, wieso willst du von da keine nehmen? Ach so, okay. A steering wheel. Let's see if... Whoa! Looks like the steering wheel moves. So it would seem. I noticed something else as well. What's that? Well, when you move this wheel, the compass also moves. What do you mean? The ship. It's moving. Oh mein Gott, wir bewegen gerade echtes Schiff? Ha! Tricked you, didn't I? Oh, fick dich, Ace! The wheel and the compass must be connected to one another somehow. Do you think that's important? Well, let's try turning it again. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Habe ich irgendwo Directions gekriegt? Ach, warte, doch, habe ich. Stopp! Ach so, ich muss selber Stopp drücken. Ich habe Directions. Und zwar hatten wir hier im Shipslog hatten wir doch Directions. Aha, okay. Okay, das heißt, ich schreibe mal das kurz auf. Also, we leave soon for a new journey across the sea. After leaving the port, we headed south and west. We turned southwest. Okay, we turned southwest to steer on the continent and proceeded northwest. Northwest. We made port, then changed our heading to east. For a time we're now heading due north. Soon we'll dock in the United Kingdom. Okay, gut, dann probieren wir es mal so. Steering wheel. If we move it, then the direction changes. I swear I saw something that had directions on it. Maybe if we enter directions in that order. Ja, easy. Okay, wir fangen an mit Süden. So, jetzt Westen. Südwesten. Nein, stopp! Oh fuck, jetzt hab ich's verkackt. Hier nochmal von vorne. Nothing is happening. Jumper, this is almost certainly one of Zero's puzzles. Ja, ich weiß. Have you found anything? Ja, hab ich! With the points of the compass. Ja, hab ich. Chill mal, okay. Also, nochmal. Süden. Westen. Südwesten. Nordwesten. Osten und Norden. Tja, das war richtig. Das war... Okay, gut. Gott sei Dank habe ich noch dran gedacht, dass wir das Log hatten. Sonst hätte ich so schnell wieder ewig lang rumgesucht. What the... The handle came off. Huh. Stooping so low, are you Zero? Okay, wir haben den Handle gefunden. Den können wir jetzt an das Ding hier dran machen. So, I sure hope this handle fits. Yes, it fits. Excellent. That should allow us to operate the engine or the telegraph. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Ich muss das jetzt in der richtigen Reihenfolge machen, ne? Also, wenn ich den Pfeilen glauben darf, was wir gerade aufgeschrieben haben, fangen wir an mit full. Full. Dann half. Dann slow. Dann full. Dann half. Dann dead. Und dann stop. War das richtig? Oh Gott, Leute, wir machen voll Progress gerade. Alter, das ist voll nice. Huh? That's weird. I thought I put in the right speed. Did I mess up? No, I don't think so. Look, something's happened on the back wall of the wheelhouse. Yeah, you're right. Let's check it out. Hä, wo? An engine auto telegraph. I don't really think I need to be messing with that right now. Was muss ich machen? Hä, was? Ja, ich weiß. Ich will nur zurück. Zurück. So. Ja. The compass looks like it's connected to the helm. Hä? Hab ich hier was gemacht? The steering wheel. Don't need to mess with that thing anymore. Was hab ich denn gemacht? Bitte, was habe ich gemacht? The helm, it won't move. Broken compass doesn't... Was habe ich denn gemacht? There's another room on the other side of the window. Hey, was habe ich denn gemacht? Ach, warte, da. Da. There's something on the wall that looks kind of like an arrival board. There are a whole bunch of words on the left side of the display. What the hell is this? They're names of ports across the world. I imagine it's showing us the ship's route. You know, just like the ones you might see at an airport. Okay. Departing XX carrier, XX flight, XX at XX 100. Okay. Like that. Oh, I get it. It does look like those are the names of all the ports along the ship's route. Das ist ganz nice. It looks like only one of those has a time on it though. The time on the last line, right? 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Ah, das ist die Uhrzeit, die wir brauchen. Also warte, ich schreibe mir das mal auf. 3 Uhr und 10 Sekunden. Okay. Perhaps that's the arrival time. Okay, das heißt, wir müssen jetzt hier eingeben. A broken pocket watch. I can only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. Ich muss das eingeben nach 10 Sekunden nach 3. There's some sort of square device embedded in the store. Ja, hey, wie kann ich das denn machen? Pocket watch. There's some sort of square device embedded to the store. Hey, willst du mal bitte was machen? A broken pocket watch. I can only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. Ja, dann mach doch. Ja, wo liegt denn gerade das Problem, Junpei? Kannst du das nicht? Junpei. So macht er das nicht. Ja. Muss ich vielleicht in den anderen Raum dafür? Muss ich jetzt hier das machen? Nee, das war falsch. Stopp. Okay. A broken pocket watch. I can only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. Hä, wieso machst du es dann nicht? Was fehlt mir gerade? Hä? Ich check's gerade nicht. Was mache ich falsch? Ich habe doch sonst nichts anderes mehr, oder? Center Drawer. Hä, hier ist aber nichts mehr. Hier ist ganz sicher nichts mehr. Hä, guck dir das nochmal an. A digital door or something like that. On the left side it's got the names of the ports the ship will stop at along its route. The last line says 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. That must be the estimated time of the arrival of the final port. Oh, perhaps. Ach Gott. Whoa, what's he doing? Excuse me, Junpei. Hey, he just took my pocket watch. Okay. Okay, so machen wir es. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Just trust me. Okay. It should be fine now. Well, thanks for giving me the pocket watch back, but you don't need to look so smug about it. Ace! Let's see what he... Oh, he moved the hands. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh, so you changed it to match the final arrival time. Ace nodded slowly. You know what to do next, right? Yeah! Give it a shot. Yay! Leute! Leute! Wir haben es fast geschafft aus dem nächsten Raum raus. Da 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 da. Looks like it's some sort of lock. It's got a weird shaped indentation on it. Actually, it's shaped just like this pocket watch I've got. Let's try putting this in here. Fuck yeah! Yes! It says open now! Good work. Ach, Ace ist so knuffig. It seems we were successful. Well done, Junpei. Okay. Hey! Clover! So. What? Look, we unlocked the door. Now we can get out of this room. Oh. Well, let's go then. Clover? Oh, Clover ist immer noch so traurig. Ich will ihr helfen. Ach Mann. Wuhu, aber erstmal haben wir es geschafft. Oh, wie nice! Ah, the space they found themselves in outside of the wheelhouse was far too narrow to be called a hallway. On the left was a wooden door. Junpei pushed it open and stepped into the room beyond. Okay. It was full of all manner of turn-of-the-century electronic equipment. Okay. Most of them were things they'd never seen before. They had no idea what they might have been for, let alone how to operate them. One smaller machine had a metal bar at the end that ended in a circular handle. Das ist ein Mausegerät, oder nicht? Ace seemed to recognize it. Ah, yes, a telegraph key. These were used to transmit Morse code a long time ago. Sag ich doch. He turned and slowly took in the room. This must be the communication office. Okay. Across the room, from the door that entered through, was another door. A metal plug was nailed to it. It read Captain's Quarters. Okay, die Kajüte des Captains. The Captain's Quarters. That's what it says. Then, do you think Zero ist da drin? Es stimmt hier, I am Zero, I am the captain of this ship. Das wär's. Oh mein Gott. Ace swallowed. Junpei could feel his hands begin to sweat. Only Clover seemed unaffected. Ja, das Mädel kann jetzt nichts mehr schocken. Well, we won't know if we don't open it. She walked up to the door and put her hand on the knob. Ist da jetzt echt... Ich glaube nicht, dass Zero da drin ist. Ich glaub's nicht. It opened easily, and without so much as a pause, she walked in. Junpei and Ace followed. The first thing they saw... Ja? What? Was a man on the floor covered in blood? What? Ist das Zero? Oh, jetzt habe ich es weggedrückt. Irgendwas. Also alle so Ausrufezeichen. Junpei felt his body seize up, his mouth went dry and he felt very, very cold. Ist das Zero? The blood in his veins slowed to a crawl and his heart tightened like a fist. Oh my god. This was the third time he'd seen the horror of death laid out before him. Is that okay, then is er tot. Oh. He didn't think it was something he could stand to see much more of. Still, he had begun to accept that whatever it was that he saw, whatever happened to him, was beyond his control, and whatever force controlled him was driven by a determination that he could not hope to match. Okay. A sense of helplessness, of desperation, washed over him. It left behind a feeling of utter emptiness that warmed its way through his body like acid. Alter, was ist gerade los? Junpei, du musst das jetzt nicht so ausschmücken. Then he had realized they had yet to check the man's pulse. Auch wenn der jetzt noch lebt, Alter. Oh mein Gott. Perhaps he was still alive. Fueled by that spark of hope, Junpei ran to the man's body. And his heart fell. Nee, der ist tot. Der ist definitiv tot. Oh mein Gott, Leute. Seht ihr das? Der hat auch so ein Bracelet, so ein Uhr an, so wie wir. Ist das der 10. Mann, der eigentlich mit unserem Spiel hätte mitmachen sollen? His fingers on the man's neck felt no pulse. His pupils had dilated and he wasn't breathing. Ja, der ist eindeutig tot. Aber der hat auch so ein Bracelet. Oh mein Gott! Junpei lifted the man's already stiff body. There was a deep red wound on his chest. Junpei did not have to wonder long at what could have made such a wound. Alter, mit ner Axt auch noch! Oha! For lying next to the corpse was an axe. The entire blade of it was drenched in bright red blood. From the shape of the man's wound, there could be no doubt that it had been made by the axe. Junpei looked at the body again. Alter, a lake of blood stretched out around it. Oh nein! War er der Captain? Also er hat die Captains Klamotten an. Ist das Zero? It was wearing the clothes of a ship's captain, although they were stained with blood. A captain? Did that mean that this man was Zero? Ich weiß es nicht. On his left hand was a bracelet. Ja, sag ich doch. The number on the bracelet was 0. Das ist Zero! Wir haben Zero gefunden! It was only then Junpei noticed the stench of blood that filled the room. He couldn't help but laugh. There was nothing else for him to say. Jemand hat Zero getötet! Fuck! Und ich war echt sicher, dass einer von den Leuten Zero war. Und dann war es nicht so. Zero war ein eigenständiger Mensch. Fuck! It was too simple, too obvious, too straightforward. If there hadn't been a dead man on the floor, Junpei might have thought it a joke. Nein, ich will das nicht. Nein! Also Leute, sorry, aber ich beende die Episode hier für heute. Ich habe genug gesehen von dem ganzen Kram gerade. Ich bin gerade geschockt. Wir sind schon wieder mit einer fucking Leiche im Raum. Mit der fucking Leiche von Zero. Oh, fuck. Ich danke euch fürs Zusehen. Ich versuche erstmal den Schock hier gerade zu verdauen. Und dann werden wir uns in der nächsten Folge wiedersehen und versuchen, aus dem Raum hier zu entkommen. Bis dahin, Leute, macht's gut. Lasst ein Like oder einen Kommentar da. Und vergesst nicht, ich hab euch lieb. Ich tue das alles nur für euch. Macht's gut. Bye, bye.